today, y'all. So he's awesome. He's on time. Hold up. All right, let me see. Hope y'all can hear everything that I'm going to do and say tonight. I'm trying to be louder than what I normally am, and y'all know I'm already loud, so I'm trying to make it happen. Hope y'all can hear me. Hold up. I'm trying to get it together. Let's go. Let's go. Let me see. Hold on, where is it? Hold on, where's my show? Y'all know there's always something with me. Hold on. Trying to get started. Okay, start my call. Please. Y'all, it's always something with me. But thank y'all for tuning in to A.M.I.N.A. Amazing Mentors, Independently Nurturing Artists. I am your host, Queen A.M.I.N.A. Thank y'all for tuning in. Hold up. We're officially starting.
Recorded live.
Hey, babies. Thank y'all for tuning in to A.M.I.N.A. Amazing Mentors, Independently Nurturing Artists. I am your host, Poetess Queen A.M.I.N.A. And today on my show, we are going to have an awesome entrepreneur, such as like myself. Hold on. Oh my God. Wait. I lost my feed. His name is A.M.I.N.A, and he is just totally awesome too. Can y'all see me? I hope y'all can hear me and see me. I'm trying to get rid of this light, this extra light. I felt like I needed extra light, but now I got too much light. So I want to say, hey, Miss Barb, I hope you got your book. If you did, let me know. My guest will be on in the next few seconds, so just bear with us. I'm just trying to make sure y'all can hear me and see me and whatever. So if y'all can hear me, throw up them hearts. If y'all can see me, throw up some something. You know, I'm trying to get all the way together, so bear with me. Y'all know how I am. I'm not always on time, but I do what I can, how I can, and y'all know that's what I do. So bear with the queen. Hold on. I'm trying to get some better light. Okay. So if you can hear me, and you can see the light, and you can see the queen, because I'm sorry, I'm on chill mode today, so I'm kind of like chilling. So can you see me? Can you hear me? And I told you I got the new banner is in the process of coming. So bear with me. I had to kind of bust back to the old banner, but it is what it is. Okay. So like I said, I'm glad y'all tuned in. Thank y'all. Today is Thursday. What is today? I don't even know. The 5th of April. 2018 is going way too fast. It is absolutely ridiculous. I cannot believe that 2015 is like going the way it is. I really cannot. 2018. Oh my God, where am I at? But for everybody that wants to know what's going on with the queen, I'm awesome. I'm in a great mind space. I got a show coming up in May. I want in Harlem. Hopefully, y'all New Yorkers find the queen. I'll be out there. But yeah, like I said, other than that, the queen got a lot going on. Listen, call in if y'all have any questions for my guest tonight. The phone number is behind me, 724-444-7444. The ID is 145238. Tune in. Seriously, share. Try to get as many people y'all can in here as possible. But I really try to keep them floating and abreast and, making moves. We're going to talk about positive impacts on the community. I'm just trying to make sure I got the right light. My light looks horrible to me. Like, I can't seem to get it right now. So bear with me. Like I said, I'm just trying to get my light together. Before I bring my guest in, I'm trying to get the light right. So just work with the queen. I'm trying to make sure the light is straight. So if y'all can see me in this good light, let me know. Because I am looking at myself and the light just feels absolutely horrible to me. But anyway, like I keep trying to tell y'all, I am actually in the process of trying to find published writers of all ages. Let's see, performers. I'm trying to get a college tour going. I need some comedians. I need a couple other things going on. So if you know anybody, tell them to inbox the queen. My page is Poetess Queen A.M.I.N.A on Facebook. Poetess Queen A.M.I.N.A. So find it, tune in, definitely. Other than that, I just want to say thank y'all. April lets me know that the year is marching on and that Amina's really been doing okay. I want to thank y'all for making this journey awesome, because y'all know y'all have. And for all my guests, I just want to send one big round of applause to all my guests that have been on A.M.I.N.A. You guys are the reason why I do what I do, and I want to thank y'all personally, because if you guys weren't the awesome people that you were, that needed your awesome talent showcased, and I wouldn't be where I am doing what I'm doing. And I'm gonna be honest, God would not give you a talent if he didn't want you to use it. So please continue to use your talent so I can continue to showcase your talents. Definitely. And like I said, in a second, I'm gonna bring on my guest. I just wanted to make sure everybody was okay. See that, let y'all know that I was okay as well, and just talk for a second. Y'all know how I do. I got to get my little 5 minutes in just to let y'all know I'm good. I was trying to get some more people on, but I don't know how that's going to go because I can't get to the feed the way I want to. It's kind of like messing with me just a little bit. But again, if you're in New York on May 3rd and you're anywhere near the Jarvis Center, come in, get your tickets now. I'll be there. I have a little booth. I have a couple of my books out. Be talking about my publishing company. So if you're there, definitely, please come in and see the Queen live and direct. And I want to say hey to everybody on the line. Naeem, Vaughn, Barb, and Lamont Carey. Thank y'all for tuning in. I can see other people, but y'all just came up as numbers. I'm sorry. I got to like the page in order for me to know who you are. That's all I'm saying. I'm sorry. Just like the page and your name will pop up. Let me see if I can get my guest into the show. We tried it earlier, so we're going to see if we can add Mr. Navon Brown and see if he can talk to us more about his show, what he got going on. Hey!
Hi,
can you see me? Let's see if you... All right, perfect.
Can you see me?
Yes, I can. I want to see if we can hear you a little bit better. Oh, wait a minute. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
All right, I'm going to see if I can get one of my girls to bring me down the speaker. I'm going to need a speaker. Leia! I need my speaker out of my room. Because I can...
Am I talking too low? Am I talking too low?
No, I can hear you, but I want to make sure that people can hear you. So everybody on Facebook, on YouTube, if y'all can hear my guest, can y'all please like throw up some hearts, type something in on YouTube, because YouTube y'all can't throw up hearts, and then that'll let me know if y'all can hear him. Because that's what I need to know. I need to know if people can hear him. All right, my girlfriend just clicked it. She can hear. All right, she can hear you.
Yeah, I see y'all.
Oh, I see you.
I see.
You got a lot going on. Let me see if I can get one of these little working children. You know, I keep trying to tell these kids, y'all here, and y'all got to pay the dues. You know, if I need something, y'all the little minions. Children, somebody, please. I just need the speaker. You know, you got to put them to work sometimes. That's how it goes. So. Who's throwing up? Oh, my girl Shami threw up the hearts. Hey, Shami, I'm coming to bother you in a little bit, girl. As soon as the show's over, you already know how that go, girl. Children, someone bring me something. But anyway, we won't get to you. Okay, Mr. Everyday Girl magazine. Let me tell you how I remember when you were still doing auditions for one of your very first auditions.
Yeah.
Maybe like 7, 8 years ago that I remember, or that if I'm recalling correctly. I think I was just leaving New York. No, I was just leaving Philly, moving to New York. And I wanted to come try out, but I had just had my daughter and I was like 193 pounds. And I was like, nah, I'm not going to make it. It ain't going to work for me. So tell us what got you started on Everyday Girl. That's what I need to know.
The Everyday Girl actually came from what you were coming to audition for. Was for the movie Love Like This, I believe.
Yeah.
And we shot a movie called Love Like This in OK Films. When we shot the movie, I was doing auditions, and a lot of the models kept telling me that they weren't getting booked by their agents because they were either too tall and thick, or too small, too skinny. They had so many different things going on with them, and I was like, they need a platform. So I just created a platform to start doing the shows, to start showing what these models actually look like, because they're beautiful women. And I did the Everyday Girl magazine, which came out of that because I was getting all the stories, and when I was getting the stories, they were interesting. Like, you had models that were you know, moms, five kids, and a model, and she worked a job, and she got a wife, and all of these other things. So they had all of these extraordinary things going on, and that's, you know, pretty much the tagline of the Everyday Girl. The motto is extraordinary women disguised by ordinary circumstances. You know, and you see all of these beautiful women that are doing all of these things. Like, a guy could be standing next to a woman and not know that she's a doctor. You know, she's just there to catch the train back with you. She's a doctor. Prior to that, she had 2 kids. She went to school. She did all of these things. So once I started to get the stories of the Everyday Girl, the magazine kind of adds a soul to it.
Okay.
You know, and the fashion puts a face on it, but that magazine adds a soul to it. It really gets in depth to let you know this is what an Everyday Girl is. She is not just the fashion and beauty part of it.
Very true. Okay. So how can the average female who wants to be part of Everyday Girl, how can she audition to be in the magazine or to be a part of what you got going on?
Well, me and my partner Luke Torres, you can find us on Facebook, Instagram. We always have auditions posted, all of that, so that they're always out there. At least every month we have some sort of casting or some type of submission, even through the website. You can submit to the Everyday Girl on the Everyday Girl Facebook page, the Everyday Girl /EVDG, and you can submit through the Facebook page as well. So we look for models, we look for women to interview, and that's one of the main things. There's a million people out here with cameras taking pictures, but to be a model, I don't care if you're 2 pounds or 2,000 pounds. It's about how you're able to sell a product.
True.
Or to convey an image. And that sometimes takes more development than just holding your camera and being. You can be beautiful.
Right.
But you might not be.
True. Very
you know
true.
What I'm saying? So the Everyday Girl, we work with everybody. I see Andre McNeil on here. Dre's a great photographer. But we work with like different people, and we help develop models into what they want to be. So you can go to our Facebook page or our websites, or even our Instagram, the Everyday Girl 1.
Okay, I know that's right. Well, what are some criterias that women have to meet? What are some criterias that women actually have to meet in order to be a part of Everyday Girl?
Now, it depends on which part. So if you're talking about as far as fashion and modeling, either being a print, runway.
Oh wait, you breaking up a little bit.
Or working as an ambassador, there's different levels to it. But from coming in, if it's for fashion or for modeling, one, they have to be willing to work. If they do not have a look, they have to be willing to develop a look.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So if you come in and you just, I think I'm cute. Okay, there's 1,000 girls that look like you.
Okay.
But on top of that, it's not how it used to be. Everybody can go on Instagram and become famous. So now we have to develop a look, almost like developing an artist. So if she's willing to work and she's about her health, I'm not about, whether you're skinny or if you're big.
Right.
You have to be. And that's the main thing. I've worked with models from all over, up and down. You name it, I've worked with them.
Okay.
Tallest model was 6'3", shortest was 4'10". You know what I'm saying? So I've worked with everyone.
Okay.
So the main criteria has got to be willing to work, professional.
Okay. So what can you type the name of the website that they need to look on to find you? Can you type that into the feed?
I can do that.
Awesome, because I want as many people to try to find you as they possibly can. I want to promote as much as I possibly can. What are some other things that you do, some other avenues that people can find you and utilize you and help kind of get you out there and get more promotion for Everyday Girl?
Well, Everyday Girl, the things that we do, starting off from the magazine, the clothing line. We also have
Bear
fashion
with me.
shows. I don't know where you went. And the workshops. So one of the things that they can do by either going to the Instagram, going on the Instagram page, liking the page, follow us on Facebook, like girl.net. I'm type that into
Okay.
that as well, right? And supporting the magazine. Supporting the magazine. A lot of people didn't know the type that we did more than just T-shirts. So this was our first year actually putting clothes on the runway.
Okay.
So we're still developing because we're developing the look even more. But as far as T-shirts for the everyday girl and workout gear, fitness, all of that, we have that done.
Okay.
So
okay.
that is.
Oh, so you have T-shirts for everyday girl, and you do modeling shows. You actually do shows.
We have shows too. We did a show at the aquarium and a show at the mansion, back to back within 7 days this year.
Okay.
Our first show was at the BB&T Center, end of 2015. So and we just been rolling since then.
Okay.
Well, we do a model retreat. We did the Poconos in 2016. We're doing the Poconos again in 2019. August 2019, 4-day trip. Speakers, models, photographers, workshops, photo shoots, the whole gambit. We're doing that for 4 days. So we'll be posting that. You can find that on my page and on the Everyday Girl page. What's up, LaCar? That's my guy right there.
Okay.
I'm sorry, that's my dude. He was in my first movie as well.
Okay.
Yeah. He's a very good actor. And I see Michael Joy on here.
Awesome. Hey, everybody. I want to, real quick, not to cut you off. Everybody that is tuned in, I do want to thank everybody for tuning into Queen Speaks Radio. I'm your host, poetess, Queen A.M.I.N.A. And this show is called A.M.I.N.A, Amazing Mentors, Independently Nurturing Artists. And we do want to thank you for coming through and letting us know everything you got going on. You know, women, actually, they probably, we sit at home and sometimes we think, you know, I could be a model, but I'm too short. I can be a model, but, you know, I got that little, you know, that muffin top. Or I could be a model, but I got kids and I'm busy. So everyday girl is the ideal thing for the mother model, you know. So that's why I thought it would be an ideal thing to get you out there, because I speak to a lot of mothers that are like me. Like, people don't even realize I'm a mother of 4, you know, and I do everything that I do. And I don't allow things to stand in my way, but there are those mothers who there's stair steps in their way. But if they could work with someone such as yourself that understands the everyday struggle of the everyday woman, you know, that will be more ideal for us. That's why I said you definitely got to type in the feed how for everyone to find you and let them know what you got going on. Because I can see myself in one of your magazines. I'm too short to do a runway, but you know.
That's something that we did as well. And another bigger concept, our initial concept with our runway shows was to reverse it. Whenever a model is going down the runway, they are showing off the garment for a designer. What we were doing is concept runway. That's our long-term goal, where the runway is based around the model.
Oh.
So imagine, let's say Black Panther is the big movie now.
Mm-hmm.
If the runway was geared toward Black Panther and you saw the model come down, and it would be geared more toward the model. We have a crazy concept for this big show that we're playing, which I really can't let out. But I let people know the everyday
Right.
extraordinary woman disguised by ordinary circumstances. There's something extraordinary about her, whether it's her fight, you know, whether it's her brain. There's something extraordinary about her, and
awesome.
that's another criteria of the everyday girl. We look for something extraordinary in you. I've worked with some very attractive women where I was like, pretty, but I can't work with her because and it's not nothing against them. I'll refer them to another to another agency or to another show. I always refer people.
Okay.
I'll be like, for what we're going to portray with the everyday girl. Like I have brand models, I have ambassadors like Olive Emerald, Tiffany D. McLeod, and Darby Gold. She's on here. She's one of our models. Hershey, Fagans, Daisy. Daisy's been with me from the start. So I've had these models that I worked with, but they portray a certain image, and it's not. I don't craft it just like, okay, this is what you're going to be, cookie cutter. Who are you? Now go out there and do that. Like,
right.
Model, fitness model. Olive is a fashion model. Tiffany D. McLeod is all over the world. She's the superwoman. She flies. And Hershey is, I believe, about 5'7", 5'8". Hershey is one of the most overlooked models in Philadelphia.
Why?
Beautiful girl. Beautiful woman. Put her on the runway, she smashes the runway every time you put her on there. So I'll take her. We have what I also didn't mention, we have a fashion comic called The Villainous. And The Villainous is based around fashion. But we'll take the photos, we actually take real photos of designers' clothes, the models in the clothes. We either redraw them or we turn them into characters. And it's a whole entire comic book based off of fashion.
Okay.
Hershey is the villainess for this issue this year, and we tell a crazy story behind that as well. It's still tied to the everyday girl, but I put Hershey on the front of it. People love that magazine.
Okay.
So, I know I'm chewing y'all ear off, but
No, we need to know. We need to know because honestly, I'm from Philly and I have never heard of Hershey, so she must be one of those underrated models. But I would love to interview her and see how she gets through it as a model. I would love to interview her, so I would love to help get her out there. So
I'm gonna type her name in here. Hopefully, I can get her to pop up. But her name is Hershey Fagans. This is actually behind me. This is her next costume for the everyday girl. I made myself and Kiosha. Kiosha made the lace body. It's like a bodycon under here. And it's all. And we did a full length. It's a dress skirt with the cape, comes over like a hood. That's for next costume. I did everything else. So I sew a little bit.
Oh, do you sew a little bit? I sew a little bit. Hold up. Wait a minute. You know what? I would love to see some more of your designs. So you're in the warehouse right now. Can we see a little bit more what you got going on in there?
I can't because I told Luke. We got something coming up.
Okay.
And the stuff that I got out. I can't show yet. This is the only one that I said I was going to show was this one.
Okay, well, he's saying he can't show us A.M.I.N.A, Amazing Mentors, Independent Artist audience, right? But what we're going to ask you to promise us is one of your next events, you let me come and go live and stream what you got going on so we can see how your models model, how they walk them runways, how they strut their stuff, because they need some promotion too. They need some publicity too.
Oh, that's not a problem.
Yay.
The models I worked with, also Teresa, everybody knows there's Bella Damone, I worked with her.
Okay.
I worked with everybody at some point. And if they're in this area, we cross paths. And even like if you the Everyday Girl magazine, you go through the magazine, you start going. The first magazine we did was like a catalog, just to get people familiar with what the Everyday Girl would look like.
Okay.
Who were telling me, they were calling me and saying, "Well, these are just regular models." I'm like, "No, she's 4'11", and that model right there is 215 pounds. This model right here is 5'5", and she's 130 pounds." He's like, "Well, they look like regular models." I'm like, "Well, I didn't even alter the pictures. This is what they look like if you give them a chance. Just put them, go ahead, put them in the put them in the garment, put them in the magazine, put them on the runway. This is what they'll do." And then I had to start explaining to the models, like, even when you're going for these jobs, Walmart commercials, people do, Rite Aid, ads. Those are models. Those are actors. Those are models. We can get them jobs as well. So I've worked with models whose entire hair was gray, and I worked with models who had to get their diapers changed. Like,
no.
I work with the babies to grandmothers, literally.
Okay.
So
Huh.
my platform is wide.
Okay. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's fragile, being that everybody can't walk on that platform.
Okay.
Everybody jump up there.
So, do you dress your models based off of their personality or just based off of their look?
I got some stories for you with that. If you got some time, I can tell you some.
We got some time. We got some time.
Darby on here. If y'all can get on here, I'm telling you. So, all right. So, like the last one I did a video shoot because I do music as well, and my son and daughter do music. They're 15 and 16 years old.
Okay.
And the last shoot we did, we used Artists for Everyone. Saskia, she's on here. She has T-shirts that are made. She's one of the clients that we work with. But she owns an art collection. Part of the art collection she turned into T-shirts, pants, things like that. So I have 4 young ladies there, 5, including my daughter.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna dress them in the shirts. The main girl, she could only fit the smallest shirt, the one shirt that was there. The other girls, when they put the shirts on, they just didn't fit them right.
Okay.
In order to be in the video, I would have had to do all kind of crazy stuff. Like they would have to sit still and not breathe in order to keep the clothes on. But the shirts came out looking great on the model. That the ones we put them on, they came out great. And my partner Luke Torres, he ended up wearing one of the shirts in one of the scenes, and it looked good. So we had to improvise.
Mm-hmm.
We at our shows, or we're at anybody's shows. I've had models that are everyday girls that that are at other shows and see each other, and they kind of click up. They kind of stand out from everybody else.
Okay.
But we've had the horror stories. You're ready to get. They put the wrong stuff on the wrong person, and you see them coming down the runway. You like, nope, that wasn't for her.
Oh wow.
That wasn't for her.
Wow.
And you have to go back and be like, listen, this is what you gotta do next time. This is how you gotta do this, because no matter what, all models, anybody that's watching this, and they know. And Lakar tell you, it's all about branding. He has a BYOB.
Mm-hmm.
Your own brand, I believe it is. It's all about branding. And if you put on the wrong thing and walk out there on that runway, or you take the wrong picture or the right picture in the wrong garment,
mm-hmm.
and you don't come back from that right away.
Okay. Okay.
Fashion is vanity.
True.
So everybody's watching.
Very true. And
my last show at the mansion was that was like the only time I was really like live it, because of what the design was. We'll have the designers, and the designers will pick the models, and any models that is watching this, or that are watching this, you have to be assertive as far as talking to the designers backstage at a fashion show. If you are not designated to a designer before the fashion show, when you get there, you have to let them know you're available, because you will be sitting there and might walk once or twice. When you seen somebody walk in the show that had 6 designers, they might have walked 4 times, and you'll be feeling like it's something you did, or the way you look, and that affects their mind. That affects the way you feel. But it's literally a business move. You have to say, hi, I am so and so. I'm available to walk. Do you have a garment that would look good on me? Is there a garment that I can wear for you?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That'll make your collection look good. What can I do for you?
Awesome.
I
like the tip. Okay.
You got to do that. See, I wish I could have got Olive on the line, because it was so many different things as far as the garments that we ran into. craziest thing I had, and it's in the magazine, but nobody noticed it.
Okay.
Daisy was on the runway. She was walking for Orlando. Daisy had a long white train. She's walking off. At the end of every walk, the designer comes out. The designer is standing there with the main model he had. And in the picture, Daisy's trying to walk off. He's standing on the train. So he almost made her fall off the runway. She caught herself. Yeah, she caught herself. This is fitness model Daisy. So she's standing there. So she takes the pose, and when you lift up her foot, you see, she's snatching. But there's a picture. In the picture, waving. But if you look in the back of the picture, she's looking down. Like, what are you doing?
Okay.
We've had it all. I caught a model. The dress was too long.
Mm-hmm.
Had them do a walk early. And when they were coming off the runway, she came off the runway and she took her step down. She walked the whole runway, but her step down, it was 2 steps. Boom, boom, and you're on the floor. She took her first step, her second step, she fell right into my arms. And we played it right off.
That's so cute.
Got you. Yep. I was like, oh, man. We've had it all. We had breasts pop out in the middle of the show.
No.
Yeah, because you got to think in these type of shows, it's not Victoria's Secret model level yet, so
right.
Garments aren't made tailored to you.
True.
Everybody's not a size 2. You know what I'm saying? You have size 10. A size 10 sometimes is small compared to some of the other girls, because if you're dealing with an array of ethnicities,
mm-hmm.
a 2 might be their waist, but their hips might be a 16.
Oh, wow. True.
With all, we have girls that are top heavy, but they have no hips.
True.
So the dress is different on her than it did on. So we get all of that crazy stuff.
Okay.
So you got to be prepared. Anybody here that's doing fashion shows, any of that, you always know when you're backstage, there has to be a sewing machine or a portable sewing machine and a box of pins somewhere.
Oh.
And tape.
Oh. So don't forget the tape.
It's like prom night. It's that lady there at the prom that got this. Yeah, I'm gonna stitch you up, make sure it works. You gotta be like that at the shows, because
I know that's right. Oh, that's so funny. That's so funny. We actually have a handheld sewing machine up here in the closet. We keep one. We definitely do. So real quick, you said you do. You said your children they rap and things like that. So you do music as well as modeling.
I started out doing music. I started performing when I was about 13,
mm-hmm.
and I signed my first deal with Sony when I was 21. Me and a guy named A.M.I.N.A, call him Mike Millions. Me and him signed a deal down in Atlanta, and we got out of that deal probably like 2 years later.
Mm-hmm.
And he started to work for A.M.I.N.A from Boys to Men.
Okay.
Brought me in because I'm like a writer, singer, producer, and I never really produced a lot.
Okay.
Like around this time, I'm 22, about 25, 26. I was 26. I had my daughter, and he brought me in. We sat down. We started working, and I worked for Juan for about 4 years, 4 or 5 years, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I stepped out on my own, started working. I had a couple deals on the table. I had a lot of things going on. Music industry is like hustling on the street. It's real. It's real grimy. It's
okay.
real grimy. It's easier to do film.
Is it?
Yeah, music for artists. If you're an artist of music and you're doing your art,
mm-hmm.
the best thing is the way that the world is set up now.
Mm-hmm.
Do your own thing.
Mm.
Just people, collab with people,
mm-hmm.
sell your product.
True. Very, very true.
Majors, I mean, I sent beats off to major record labels. Send those beats off to people, and then I would hear a track made, like in a movie, or a major artist with a track that we did, and I this happened a couple times. So I was like, I'm not crazy about this.
Okay. Well, I mean, I know you don't sing anymore, but do you still write songs or write music and things like that?
I still write music. I still sing. I have to sing 'cause I'm working in the studio with them. Yeah, I always. I, actually, my son and my daughter just redid. They redid one of my songs. It's a
Okay.
crazy record, but they just redid. So yeah, I stay with the vocals. I stay with the pad. I stay beating on the machines. All of that stuff.
Okay. Okay. Because, I always kind of try to do a poem before the show ends because people keep forgetting that even though I am a host and a writer and a mother and an author and an owner, I'm a poetess first. I do what I do because of me starting in poetry. So, I always try to do a poem at some point during my show. So I wanted to see if you could do something for us. I don't know if you want to sing or what, but I have no problem putting people on the spot. So I'm just saying, what you want to do for us.
Yeah, I still sing. I gotta think of something. Give me 2 seconds.
Okay.
Oh man.
Oh shucks, we gonna get a song, y'all. While he thinking, I want to thank y'all again. I want to say real quick to Brother Rob, everybody that's tuned in real quick, Barb, Shamanada, goodness, just everybody that tuned into A.M.I.N.A, Amazing Mentors, Independently Nurturing Artists on my channel, Queen Speaks Radio, on my YouTube, The Queen Speaks, and on my Queen A.M.I.N.A page. I want to thank y'all for tuning in to Amazing Mentors, Independently Nurturing Artists. We truly appreciate y'all. Every other Thursday, 8 p.m., I'm always here. Even if I don't have a guest, I'm here to talk to y'all about any and everything. So if y'all got any questions, type them in. Y'all got anything y'all want to say, call into the number. You can call in. This is an interactive show. 724-444-7444 is the phone number. It's going to ask you for your ID for the call. You put in 145238, and it brings you right here to me, Queen A.M.I.N.A. So, did you think of that song yet?
Yeah. From the movie we did, Love Like This. There's a song that I did in there.
Okay.
First verse. I'll do the first verse.
Yay.
Take a man who has nothing, a life full of struggling. At a young age, he's already seen his end. His faith turned to weakness. By life he's been beat. To carry on he needs a reason. But like a light switch in the darkness, life is given to the heartless. Standing his ground, taking his vows to never let this be torn down. Through the hurt and the pain, the guilt and the shame, you'll never hurt again. I'll defend you at all costs. It's hard to sing the rest of
Ow!
But that's
You just made my night. Oh my God. Now you didn't even tell me you could sing. You said I could sing. And that's how you said it to me. You didn't say you was one of them throw your panties at me sang. You ain't say you was one of those singers. Oh my gracious. Did y'all hear that? What? I gotta get in the studio with you. Oh Lord.
I had a deal for it. So somebody liked it.
I know that's right. That's right.
Out.
You know.
Can you see me? There you go.
I can see you. It got a little dark. For those who just missed him sing, you missed it because I was floored. I'm thanking God I was sitting down because I'd have fell because oh my gracious. That was awesome. I'm telling you, when God gives you gifts and talents, you have to showcase them. He gives them to you because you don't know who you could touch. Just with those 8 lines you sang, you made my day. Like, I've been going through so much nonsense, you made my day. Like, Mama actually wake up tomorrow on Friday and be like, and yes, I know. And I don't even know the words, but I'm trying to tell you. I'm going to be on key, and I'm going to be happy because that was motivational. Like I said, you never know what your words can make somebody feel awesome. Like, that was awesome. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Yay.
You're welcome.
I'm definitely going to take you on my tour. You do everything. Sheesh. I know that's right.
When I was doing music,
Mm-hmm.
I used to walk around. I was out selling my CDs out of the car, getting off the train and playing the bus. It was over 3 years, I sold like 30,000 CDs.
Oh, wow.
And so it don't seem like a lot, but when you walking around,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm not standing outside of no clubs, but
Mm-hmm.
not like that.
Mm-hmm.
I had 2 children. I would get off work, or if I wasn't working, this is how I was doing it. Like, literally, I would go out there on my own and go, this is how I was paying the bills.
Right. Okay.
The last time when I was going to sell, I would get that response from people. Like, I would see them again, and they'd be like, yo, that music, it's a long time since we heard, like real music. Because I would always put, it's got to be a message in your music. You can't just be out there making noise.
Exactly.
That's my whole layout for everything with the Everyday Girl, with the films, with all of that.
Mm-hmm.
You affect people. Your presence is enough to affect somebody. So you gotta carry yourself a certain way. Everything you do affects people. So
It does. And you know what? It's funny. I'm gonna be honest with you. I have been working on this movie. It's actually a trilogy book that I'm writing, but I feel as though it should be a movie. And when I come up to New York in May, I have to run this by you. I want to see if we could do something. I really want to put this out. I really feel like this movie, this book. I feel like as a book, it's called Where the Loyalty Lies. Okay, and it's really an interesting book about a guy who he knows where he wants to be, but he's allowing the women in his life to pull him in different ways of where he should go. So I want to know if you can work with me on trying to turn that into a film. Short film, independently produced. Just, I feel like that's something, I feel like a lot of women need to see it, to see where they need to let go. And I feel like a lot of men need to see it, to see the type of direction one woman could take you, depending on versus the woman that you're supposed to be with in the direction she could take you. So I feel like it's controversial for everyone.
already.
Exactly. So we got to put our heads together, okay? I feel like we're talented people. We need to, you know how it goes.
Definitely. We with the projects, even like with projects like that, we did right now we're doing the league.
Mm-hmm.
The league is about an underground football team or football league.
Okay.
And it's a series. Nate Privet was on here, just on here. He's going to be in that as well as the Rose in the Battlefield. But let me tell you about the league. The league first, we wrote that at the end of Love Like This. And, you ever wonder whatever happened to that football player that was really good when he was in high school? You're like, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So imagine you get an alert on your phone, and just how your alert was to tune in, you tune in and you see these guys playing these games underneath bridges and parking, not in the stadium. So this is very, 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 very underground. So you got murder, mayhem, all of that in this. We made it like, it's a really crazy story. You place a bets on people, but it's really about people that just can't let go of what they love. So these folks are here to do. And I forgot, this is one of our designs too.
Oh, let me see.
Oh shoot. Hold on.
No, you're frozen. Bear with me, guys. Our guest is frozen. Just bear with me. Our guest did an awesome song for those who kind of missed the song. But real quick, while he's a little frozen trying to get it back, let me see if I can re-add him to it. Let's see. No, I can't. He's going to drop off and come back. Hopefully we can do it. Okay. So he dropped off by accident. Let me see if we can add him back. Alright, so we're trying to get my guest back, but I'm going to do a poem while he's trying to get back. Hey, there you go.
That was me that did that?
Yeah, you just froze. It just froze all the way around.
I didn't know what that was. This is one of our designs, though.
Okay.
Part of the tours, actually.
All right, I'm going to show everybody on here on the YouTube as well. That is one of his designs on the shirt. I love it. It actually looks like a heart.
Yes. So the NOK, when we did the NOK films, The Love Like This.
I love it.
So you around too.
I love it. Well, you know what? For any of your films, if you need an extra to be selling flowers on the corner, I drive, and I'm pretty fast in traffic, so I could be there and back. Definitely. So, and I'm much cuter in person, and I don't wear makeup.
Look, I just got her. I think I got Hershey to come on.
Hi, Miss Hershey. Hopefully we got her on. You definitely told me so much about her. I hope we got her on. I wanted to freestyle a poem for you guys. But then I thought otherwise because I feel like, my poem's crazy. Hey, A.M.I.N.A! I still need a child. No child ever came earlier. Children, somebody bring me one of my books. I don't know my poems by heart, but I want to do a poem real quick because I've been in a real poetic mood lately. And I feel like if I freestyle, I'm going to freestyle in a way that is just like, and I don't want to do that. I want to kind of get people. Oh, because you know what? My poetry books, In the Heart of the Queen and The Queen Have Spoken. They're done. That was my announcement. I told everybody I had an announcement already. Listen up. The Queen Has Spoken and In the Heart of the Queen. They are out. The pages are done. The whole book is redesigned. The only thing I didn't change was the cover, but the pages are now illustrated pages. Inbox me for orders. Those two, I'm doing a discount because they're normally $15. They'll be $10 for the first 30 days because of the fact. And you can download them on Kindle for free instead of that $2.99, okay? So, go on Kindle, go on Amazon, inbox me, In the Heart of the Queen, and The Queen Has Spoken. Revamped, totally redone. Awesome pages. When I tell you the girl designed the hell out of this book. She designed this book. I mean, I was crying just looking at the designs. I didn't even have to read the poem. The design of the poem was just like, oh my God. So get it. Inbox me. Seriously, I'm signing copies. If you inbox me, I'm signing the copies before I send them out. But if you get it from Amazon, just make sure that you go on Amazon afterwards and put a little testimonial on what y'all thought of the book. Okay, I appreciate it.
You definitely have to do an interview with us for the magazine as well.
Hey, listen, I'm coming up. I'm coming to visit you face to face. I am not playing. I've been in hiding long enough. It's time for the Queen to start popping up on everybody. That's what it is. So I'm coming up. So I'll be in my business suit and my glasses for my interview. Okay, so. Nobody wants to bring me a book. Children. Goodness. They all scatter when it's time for my show because they know me. I need a little bit of quiet, but it's okay. So I'm going to try to see if I can find.
My cousin Donnell. Hey, Donnell. What's up, Lloyd? Hey, there go Nate right there. It's Nate, the actor I was talking about. Nate, Lloyd Lewis. What's up, Lloyd? Amy Painter is actually a model from Michigan. Samantha, she's a model also from Jersey. Christine Williams, she has the Lois and Lamar show. Her and Lamar Brumby. Who else? Who's that? Lloyd, what's up, bro? Keisha Carter, what's up, Keisha? There's a whole lot of people on here. Miss Nicole Lowry, how you doing? Andrea is from Florida. She's a model in Florida. She's great.
Awesome.
What's up, Nate? Nate actually filmed part of Love Like This for us as well. So Nate is a photographer, videographer, model, and actor. I was telling him about I told you about the league. I had
Mm-hmm.
him. We did a white shoot where I had him take a couple pictures, like a detective. But we also have the Rose in the Battlefield, where
I'm
Nate is
sorry.
playing a character that's he gets caught up in the shootout. Well,
Mm-hmm.
basically he gets shot, and he helps this young kid change his life. The kid that shoots him, he ends up helping that kid change his life. But it's a really crazy story. So all of these guys that are on here, most of them are either models or people that I've worked with in the past.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So you got an interview with me. I get to ask you the questions.
You do. I'm nervous. I'm not normally the interviewee. I'm always the interviewer. So I'll prepare myself for that. So definitely when I come up, both of them, when I come up, I definitely am looking forward to that interview with you. I'm excited. That actually, like I said, you made my whole week. I'm definitely excited. I'm nervous but excited. Okay, so yes, I cannot wait to be a part of Everyday Girl magazine. That is going to be awesome, and I will buy as many copies as I can so I can sell them down here for you. So, you know me, I'm always trying to network and make some more money somewhere. So,
Right. You down there in Maryland, right?
yes, I am. I'm like 20 minutes from DC. Really quickly, these two are the two that I was talking about. The Queen Has Spoken, which is named after my YouTube, and In the Heart of the Queen. These are the original where the pages are not designed. So like I said, the pages are revamped and the books are now have design pages, which I will not show anyone. You must buy it. Okay. So I'm gonna do a poem out of one of these books in the next couple minutes, but yeah, I am. I'm definitely having like a whole promote everybody type of moment. That's how I feel. I feel like anyone doing anything positive anywhere in the world, I want to promote you. Like that's been my thing right now.
Right.
So
Yeah. Everybody needs that, especially in our community.
we do.
It is not even leaning on each other, but just being able to stand next to each other. And trust me, if you help one person, you help the right person, they're gonna help you too.
True.
And that's how we've been getting along. And especially in business, like your network. Your network is everything. Your system, like the people you're connected to, is everything. I've done 6 magazines, and I count and I watch the models that are in the magazine, whether or not they push the magazine to people, if they buy it themselves, whatever. I look at everything because it's business. You got to know who's an opportunist, who's an opportunity. There's a big difference.
Very true. I love the way you think. So true.
So, yeah, you got to be on it.
I actually say that. I can always tell. When it comes to my show interviews are free. I want to interview you because I've seen you somewhere. I know what you do. I've seen you. You understand what I'm saying? And the only thing I ask of people is that one thing. Just like the page. You'd be surprised how hard that one thing is for people to do.
I get more support outside of the Delaware Valley. When the Everyday Girl first started, I had maybe 200 models, and maybe 6 or 7 of them were from the area. I could go to California and have 10 models out there. I could go to Texas. I went to Wyoming and had like 12 models out there. You got to see the documentary, but I took a bus from Philly to Wyoming, 3 days.
Wow.
But here's the thing. I went because the guy said, if you come, I will give you my club. I have a multi-million-dollar club. You can have the whole upstairs. He didn't charge me a dime. It sucked on the promotion part because I think he didn't really think I was going to come. I'm a black dude from out here coming all the way out to Wyoming. I didn't think he really thought I was going to come, and I called him like, I'm on my way. I'll be there. And when I touched down, he went hotel and all of that. He gave me a hotel for the whole week. But see, here, I can't get people to come across the street. You know what I'm saying? We had a show. We had one show where we was like, you know what? We're not even gonna really charge people. Just have them come out, come hang out, blah 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 blah. We got half of the crowd that we expected, and we was like, well, that's crazy. And then people would hit our page and be like, yo, how was the show? I stopped answering people. Right.
That's what you got to do. That's what you got to do. I mean, I have people who talk to me every day that I can be live doing this show right now, and they'll call me. Like, I haven't been doing this show for 3 years. Okay, like, you know, if it wasn't on a Wednesday, it was on a Thursday. But they can literally see me live and call me like, what you doing? I asked you to promote me and share me because you somebody I talk to every day. What do you? So I know what you mean. It's hard to get the community out. Like even now, when I buy my books, I find myself giving more away than I do selling them because people's like, "Oh, you got a book? Can I see?" And it's like,
at some point, when I used to selling CDs, when I was out selling my CD on the street, that was the hardest hard knock school I ever went to because I dealt with so many no's, and I dealt with people looking at me a certain way. I dealt with people when I was approaching them immediately like, no, I don't want that. I'm like, you. At one point, I had somebody do that. I said, you don't even know what I got in my hand. You think that I'm going to sell you something like black market? This is me. I had 2 ladies do that to me one time. Like, I don't want that. I walked over to them, and at this time I was selling my movie. I walked over to them and I gave them the movie. I was like, here, take these, because I don't like when people reject me before they know me. So, dealing with that out in the street like that, it made my skin thick, but it also kind of taught my brain what to look for. Like, you got to know who to fish to. You can't throw your bait out there to everybody. You're gonna waste your energy, and you're gonna waste your time. You have to be targeted and selective who you're gonna shoot at. You got to think of when you're marketing yourself. You got to think, I only have a certain amount of bullets to hit this target. You can't go out there and squeeze off like you got a Uzi. You got a one shot. You got 6 shooter. You got to be very precise. And you got to know what you're doing.
mm-hmm.
If you don't, and I've run into it. I had one show fall flat on his face in 2016. I had the main model. Suddenly, she pulled out on me to go do an audition for BET. When she pulled out on me, it was like everybody was coming to see her. We got to the spot. The spot was like 5,000 degrees. A rainstorm happened. One of the designers got sick. My main designer got sick. So I'm in the spot where like everything was going wrong. So that was a day like I should have. I aimed at the wrong thing, and the people that were supposed to come, I didn't get those people. I aimed at the wrong thing. You gotta be willing to change it up, and you gotta know what you're doing. Like you're gonna be in business with yourself. It's a struggle. It's good.
Right.
Hey, what's up, Kiara Let. She's one of the makeup artists that I work with all the time. And Michelle Borley, she's from Sisterhood Project. She's actually in the Villainous in the next coming up. She worked on probably about 3 or 4 projects, and I interviewed her.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So we done all of that.
Okay. I'm excited. I am so excited. I didn't realize that you guys had so much going on, so much in the community, so much to give these women something positive and powerful to look forward to, because I see in the neighborhoods, you know, the only thing tending to be taken over at the twerk is not a lot of positiveness going on. So it's just surprising that there's so much in the world for women to do to better themselves that they're not looking into, you know, so.
Be promoted. It has to be promoted. Foolishness is always promoted because it's more exciting.
And,
you know,
true.
It's something foolish. It's exciting for the moment. But, like, with the everyday girl, the thing that we want to do is to bring back class. That's our main thing. Like, it was a model, not a model, actress. I think her name Hepburn. Audrey Hepburn.
Mm-hmm.
She has one picture that's so classy. And one of my main things is like I want that type of class to come back into into what's going on.
Right.
You don't want to take away the sexiness of
No.
but women like nowadays the youngest gotta understand that sexy is not naked. Sexy is not like the stuff they do now. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. The way that y'all dance, that's the only thing we would see in the strip club. The way that you dress is the only time that we would see girls that were selling their bodies. Like y'all dress, like they dress like the prostitutes and dance like the strippers. A lot, at least especially on the gram. And that happened with our generation. Kind of ushered that in. Like we ushered that in, and it just kept going until it got to where it's at now. What's up, Michelle?
Hi, Michelle. She said, please say it louder.
That's my people right there. Yup.
Does she model as well?
Yes.
Okay.
Michelle does model. She did 2 shows. She did 2 of my shows, 2 or 3 of my shows. We done 2 or 3 shoots.
Mm-hmm.
And then Michelle went to work with other people. Like she'll tell you, I linked her with Renee. She linked with, I think, Orlando. She linked with other people. Like, I'm not one of those dudes that hold back their resources. And at times I felt like it hurt me, but it's like you gotta help people because nobody's gonna help them. Nobody helped me.
Right. And you know what? I don't hold back my resources either. Not to put the world in my business, but I had 2 of my sisters don't even speak because one of my sisters told one how to do something and the other one didn't pay her for it and she felt some type of way. I feel like, look, whatever I know, I can tell you if it can help you, build you, enhance you, get you to the next level. You don't gotta pay me for it. I never understood that. How come you can't help the next person? Like I just never understood that. So
right. It was I can't remember the name of this book, but in the book it talked about how people believe that they gotta destroy you in order to win. You know what I'm saying? Like it has to be somebody win and somebody lose in order for you to win. Mm-hmm. No, we can both win. Here, you got this time. I got you the next time. Like I had out of Love Like This, mm-hmm. I think I had 4 actors get their SAG papers.
Oh wow.
Right. If you go through my resume, the people that I've worked with, mm-hmm. have international magazines, mm-hmm. have people that are movies, have people that are on TV. I got one dude that was on Gotham. I had another, like people are everywhere. And a lot of people didn't start until they started with me and Luke. And me and Luke, like, I try to explain to even with the models, y'all think that we pull like this big roll of money, but y'all don't see that big roll of money that went out. Like,
all them bills that was paid.
Right. We invested in y'all. Mm-hmm. And when we started out, we made small mistakes. And our business mind kicked, like, I knew the game, but this was a different type of animal dealing with fashion. And I was used to being able to have product in hand, you sell it. Or if you say something, if somebody tell you something, like from music, you say you're going to do this, you better be there to do it. Like, we had a show, you be there at the show, make sure everything go through. With the models, a lot of them are like, I'm pretty, I walk, that's what I do. Take the picture, that's it. So if you had a show, it was hard to say, hey, I got 20 models here. Each one of y'all get 3 people to come with you. Wasn't happening.
Oh, wow.
And on top of that, the lane that I'm in, a lot of these models did not naturally have that support from their team. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? These were models that weren't supported by everybody. Okay. Because they were outside of the industry standards, so they didn't have an automatic team, mm-hmm. or support system. And we would build them up. Some models we built up, and then they would skate off. They would leave too early. Like somebody would say, "Well, come do this," or like I seen so much stuff.
Yeah, some people, Michelle put, everybody wants to shine, but nobody wants to buff. That is so very true. Everybody, as soon as someone says, oh, I see you doing this. You know, a while back, someone came to me, a publisher actually came to me. He's a very established publisher, always running around with gold sneakers on. I mean, if you're a reader, you know who I'm talking about, okay? And he offered me a position. But instead of the position being writer, publisher, let's go promote, the position was on my back. Didn't work for me. Okay.
Right.
So when I turned it down, everybody that knew me was like, oh my God, why would you turn it? Do you know who he is? Do you know? But I know, I might know who he is, but I know where I want to be. And where I want to be is not on his bedside. It's on
Right.
the left side of that business table with my own business book in my hand, running my own. I feel like a lot of people don't realize, as women, we can still get ahead with our minds. A lot of women still don't realize that. You know what I'm saying?
A
And
lot of
they
guys.
take a lot of things for granted. You know, instead of saying, this is what doors open for me, I'm a head down it. It was like, okay, this person opened this door for me, but this person, since that light was on me, saw me, and I'm gonna go with this person instead of down the avenue that they were already on, not realizing they're turning the wrong way. And that's something that a lot of people do. They turn on the people that were heading them down the right path in the first place. We have a Nate Pivot. He said, Queen A.M.I.N.A, you got a new follower. What up? Thank you, Nate. Appreciate ya.
That's my boy. To elaborate on what you said, a lot of men sometimes don't realize what they have in women that are around them. Me, honestly, me and Luke, and you'll see me, Luke, you'll see Chris, who has Champ I.M. He's a public speaker, and you'll sometimes see Don and Lowell and Khalif. Like, you'll see certain people around me. It's a very small circle. There's no more than about 6 guys ever at one time. But usually it's just me, Luke, and then there's Chris. The rest of the people that are around me are women.
Okay.
I believe in the line. I have a lion pride there. Like, I'm more protected with women around me than I am with having a bunch of dudes.
Okay.
Women spot BS a mile off.
We do.
A mile off. They see it like, Vaughn. Like, I get it all day. I tell people I have 100 wives, 100 girlfriends, 100 daughters, 100 moms. Like, literally, I get it all day.
Yes.
Like, but they keep that stuff off of you. And plus, they're more intuitive. Women are more intuitive to what's going on. So usually, I'm in a field. I have the everyday girl. I'm a man. I have the everyday girl. I am not an everyday girl. You know what I'm saying? I can only support the idea, but it all comes from them.
Right.
Like Olive, Daisy, Tiffany, Hershey, Darby, Sam, like all of them, they keep all of that going, and they're the ones that have to keep things moving for me. Like, they keep everything, they keep me playing like straight. This is how you got to do it. Don't be a guy. So, I keep women around me. That's the only way. The only way you're gonna make it is to keep a certain amount of women around you.
Okay. Understood.
Have you ever seen a bunch of dogs and it's all male dogs? They fight
all the time.
So I got 4. I grew up with 4 of my brothers. I have 8 brothers.
Okay.
The rest of them are younger than me. It's battle royal when there's too much testosterone in the world.
But you know what, though? I think you can make the best decisions as far as the everyday girl as a man. Because it's something that, as women, so far, well, not me, because I'm not one of the people, but a lot of women are so hell-bent on what they see on TV. They want the mascara roll. They want the lip gloss, paint your face pink and then paint it back to brown. And they want all of that. So it's like, there's no, when it comes to women in the fashion, we know what we see on TV. You as a man, you know what you can spot that looks real, that looks like, okay, this is what is more as a brand than as a promotion, you know? Because at the end of the day, I think a lot of women, there are women now that wake up before they man wake up and do their face.
Right. Well, one of the things that I do, for sure, and I tell I tell women, everyday girl is male supported, but it's not male ran. Like I'm the boss. Me and Luke, we the boss. No doubt about that. But we know that this can't work without them. On top of that, what we do as far as modeling, women, we bring women in. You want these jobs, you want this, that, and the third to go down. Okay, that's cool. If you want the mascara rolls, you want all of that. Well, this is what it's going to take, and this is what you got to do because right now you're standing over here. This is what they're looking for. We got to show them that you can do that.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so we have to develop. We work and develop that so that it looks different than what they're used to having. And it's fashion, it's business. You always want different. You want something that's gonna catch your eye. You always want that. So we work to do that. The everyday girl is a monster by itself because it has so many. It can go right or left with what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Everybody can say, well, do you only work with natural looking girls? Or do you work with girls that are like this? We had the biggest debate. Do you work with, and I know I'm about to get myself in so much trouble. Y'all got to forgive me. But so if you were born a male.
Wait, your voice went away. Say it again. Hold up.
All right, we work with transgender.
Okay.
And so if you were born a male, can you be an everyday girl? And I had to deal with that situation.
So what was your answer?
I deal with women. I deal with women that were born women.
Okay.
And the models I work with models that are gay, that are lesbian or bisexual. Mm-hmm. I do. The designers, I've worked with men that are gay or bisexual. Or whatever, however you want to, I don't know. I'm 42, so I don't know all of the.
I'm still trying to catch on to it all too, but okay, I feel you. But
basically, that's what I had to come down and say, well, this is what I do, and I hope that works for you, because you're still, to me physically, like you could punch somebody and knock them out. You still have, you were born a man.
True.
You changed to a woman. I dealt with. You know what I'm saying? I dealt with women that were born women.
See, you know what? The old school me that I am, I'm not gonna knock you for that. I'm not even the old school me that I am. I'm not. I don't hold anything against anyone. You are who you are, what you are. But I'm still old school in that same aspect. So I'm not even going to hold you for that. So.
Right. So one of my partners, he caught it. Oh, he caught it. It was a dude. I get submissions from everyone.
Okay.
So you can imagine, I get submissions from around the world. I got to send you the Everyday Girl commercial. I have submissions from Japan, Australia. I have submissions everywhere.
Oh, wow.
So I will get submissions where I put a picture, and I have to sit and look at that picture for 2 or 3 days to figure out if it's a man or a woman. And call them. I had one where I was not sure if it was a male or a female because it was androgynous. Like it could go left or right. Picture was dope though. What's up, Patricia? So I worked with everybody.
Okay.
Everybody. That was the only issue that I ever ran into with the Everyday Girl. The other issues I run into with the Everyday Girl, all business issues.
Okay. And wait, that what you put in the feed, the Everyday Girl 1, that's how they can find you?
That's my Instagram. Your phone is, you're lagging. I don't know what's going on with your phone. Oh, there you go. Yeah, but that's my whatchamacallit. Hey, what's up, Derek?
Okay.
And Patrice, sorry, what's up, Patrice? Patrice has the show April 24th, the Royal Fashion Show over in Philly. She's going to be doing that. Yeah. Go ahead and support her.
Oh, tell Patrice I'll be there. I'm a Philly girl. I always need a reason to come to Philly.
See? One of the, like I was saying, the only other issues I had, like everybody has, are business. I've taken the brunt for something somebody did, and I had them trash my name in the street really bad. And I didn't take them to court. I didn't do nothing like that. I just like let it ride. Like I took the whole, I took a big hit.
Okay.
I took a 4-digit hit in my pocket, and I just was like, you know what? I'm just going to ride it out. But I never said anything bad. But I would get people telling me like, yo, this person said this, that, the third. Woo. And that's where your character falls into play, though. Your business character. Because if people know you and what you've done in your past by setting a good trend, doing good business every time you do business, other people can look at you like, nah, that don't even sound right. But I wouldn't respond. I only would tell like certain people that were really, really close. And my big homie, Andre Sproul, Mr. Hope, he has helping other people eat in Camden. He gave me one of the biggest talks. Like, he was like, bruh, you doing stuff too big to get caught. You just did something big. Don't get caught in nothing like that. Let it. And I'm from Camden. I'm a fighter, man. Like, I want to fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, I automatically want to fight. But when he said that, it was like, you know, this is your aha moment where you got to grow and go into the other part of your business. Like, step off of that and go into something else.
Very true. Very, very true.
So,
the feed keeps breaking up and disconnecting and reconnecting. I don't know what's going on with this feed, but I hear you.
All right, can you hear me now?
I can. It just went crazy.
Did it? What about now?
Okay, it's fine now. It's like every few minutes it just does something crazy. It does. But I want to do a poem really quickly. For the people, real quick. I couldn't figure out what type of poem. So I'm gonna do one called At Your Own Risk. Because what I've been told or what I've been realizing lately is that me as a person, you know, people aren't realizing that I have evolved. The Queen A.M.I.N.A that I am today is not the Queen A.M.I.N.A that I was 20 years ago. Let's just put it that way. So I need people to understand that, and they still for some reason in the face I have not aged. People still seem to say things, so I want them to understand that black just don't crack. But inside, we still evolve, okay? So I need the people to understand. So I'm going to do a poem called At Your Own Risk. So I hope y'all like it. It's in this book, and please inbox me if you want a copy of this book. It's called In the Heart of the Queen, okay? And like I said, I just revamped it so the pages are now designed. But entering my mental is so consequential, so detrimental to life's circumstantial situations. Without the proper information in your head, you might be misled. You might be misled to thinking that you can have what's between my thighs. No, I don't need your manhood to rise. I need you thinking. I need you anticipating. I don't need you thinking about me on you, because that won't come true. Because I live on my feet. Because I'm always up to compete. Because I need everyone to understand that my brain is my power. And no, you can't climb my tower. And yes, I am one of the sexiest flowers. And I'm soft. And I'm very sexy. But just let me infuse your soul. Because my sexuality is not here for you to control. Of course, me, all I see is all the pretty little beauty in my reality. Because entering my mental is so consequential. To those who are not strong, I need you to know that you will not last long in my presence, in this essence. I am powerfully sensual. but very intellectual. A little orgasmic, sometimes a little overcentric. So don't approach my behind, because my mind won't have time for your games, no lames, with these low aims and no brains. So my mental is not light. So please, even if my booty does excite, because yeah, that's right, it's tight, but you will never get to enter unless you enter my mental, which is so consequential and very detrimental to life's circumstantial situations if you don't have the proper information. And that's that piece. So,
I see you.
as long as you see me. Hope y'all like that piece. It's in the Heart of the Queen. I'm actually gonna send you this book. Matter of fact, I'll bring it with me when I come up in May, since I gotta come at pass and see you. So I'll do that. I'll bring it with me. Anybody else that wants a copy of this book with the freshly new design pages, inbox me. You will get a copy. The one person that commented the most every show, every A.M.I.N.A, Amazing Mentors, Independently Nurturing Artists, every show, the woman or man that comments the most, I always give them a free book. And I'm going to be honest, it looks like Michelle Boardley, you commented the most. Inbox me your address and I will send you a copy of one of the poetry books, In the Heart of the Queen or In the Mind of the Queen, or The Queen Has Spoken. It's totally up to you. So it looks like she got off, but if she's a friend of yours, hit her up and let her know. Inbox me. Derek Berry said 2 new follows. Go me. Go me. Thank y'all for following. I appreciate y'all. And if you do anything, inbox me. I'm definitely looking for more people to interview for over the summertime, because for the summertime, I'm doing pop-up interviews. I'm coming to you to do interviews. I swear to God I am. So hit me up, and somebody, if you are friends with Michelle Boardley, hit her up. Tell her to inbox me so I can send her a free copy of In the Heart of the Queen. So.
Nico Smith. She's a model, but she's very interesting to talk to.
Is she?
So, yeah, Nico is Nico.
Oh, well, hey, Miss Nico, hit me up, okay? Whatever you do, boo, I will support you, share you, promote you. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about.
I wanted to, you said something about, like, with people with the jobs, or someone, how you were offered a job, but it was like, basically on your back.
Yeah, I mean, he offered it. Basically, what he did was let me know anything that I wanted to do will be free, okay? And I just had to give him rights to all of my characters and give him a chance to show me that he was special. So I just felt as though that was a special conversation for somebody that came on board talking to me about business, and I decided to do it myself. Because I realized some people, they look at women and they don't see them as a viable part. They see them as the part that they want. They don't see that their mind is actually working and their ass is not necessarily twerking. So, I left that behind. But I'm going to be very honest. When my books didn't first take off the way I want them to, because they're still not where I want them to be, I was a little sad. Like, well, damn, maybe I should have talked to him to get my books where I want it. But I'm not a user either. So I would never use someone to get where I want to be. I know how to, if I can't get there on my own, then God didn't want me to get there. And that's just how I've been always. So I just decided to say, let me do it on my own. So now I'm doing it on my own. I don't have the backing that I need, but I have the following that I want. So I'm getting it out there and I'm bringing people on board. So I guess it's meant for me to grow slowly with the people that's coming on with me. So I'm appreciating my journey a little bit more.
We dealt with that. We dealt with a couple of issues, a couple of times like that, where one time in New York, I had had Big Bro with me, and he was like, he was telling us we were supposed to bring the models. He was like, nah, you don't even go there, because y'all got that. I know what's going to happen. Like, I know y'all. I know what y'all going to do.
Mm-hmm.
And another time down here, I had a model that was actually like a friend of mine. Dude came at her, offered her this, offered her that. But then he started to come at her, and he did everything, like, he started to try to tear down us to her. And any of the models that's watching, they know, if you got anybody that's in your corner when you have nothing, don't let anybody tell you anything about them, because they're there riding. And me and Luke are very protective of our models. If we are not there, we at least know, like, where you're doing the show at, what's going on, who's going to be there. Like, every model that's watching this, every designer, any woman that's doing business, if you are not trained in martial arts and run around with a cannon in your pocket, like, you need to keep somebody with you, because this game in particular, this game has a lot of weirdos in it. And I don't mean, like, no matter your sexual orientation, I mean people that are weird.
True.
Weird. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's been times we met with people, we've been at shows and people have approached us, and we was like, you know what? I'm 6 foot, 240 pounds. I'm like, nah, I'm not even going to deal with going over there with what they talking about. I don't feel like it's going to go the way that they said it's going to go. It's not right. So definitely want to be careful out here. And you never have to sell yourself for anything. Goldie Hawn has the best story of it, where she talks about a producer told her she had to be, you know, you'll never work. She wouldn't sleep with him. And he told her she'll never work in Hollywood.
And Goldie's awesome. I love her. She does.
Yeah, so you don't have to do those things.
Right.
You know? And
So
always, no matter what, keep somebody with you.
You know, people tell me that now when I go to events, like, take somebody with you, but I don't really know too many people. So I'm not gonna lie, I go to a lot of events alone. People know where I'm going and they know who I'm going to meet. I mean, I don't know what that's going to do for me, but, you know, and I've been stalked, so I know what you mean. But I always try to get people to meet me in well-lit areas. Like, when I go and do face-to-face interviews with people, I try to do it in the lobby of a hotel or something like that where there are people and whatnot. But you're right. Women need to stop, you know, just going. Like, oh, I got this job for you. Because people used to try to get me like that all the time. You so cute. You got the prettiest smile. You can come and do this. No?
Right.
Show me a flyer. How many people going to be there? But women, there are some women that be like, okay, I'm coming. They don't even care. So we do need to be a little bit more, you know, we need to have a little bit, not to say it like that, but we need to have a little bit more men supporting and protecting our women. Just, you know, but that's a whole nother show, a whole nother situation. So serious. So, you know,
Y'all going, it's you, if you're going, take 2 or 3 of your girls with you, and no matter what, every girl, y'all got one girl that like to fight. So
that's me. I try not to be that girl, but it's always normally me. I'm not gonna lie. We do have callers on the line. You know, I've been talking to you all the time. I didn't even think to get to the lines. Let me see real quick. We got a Central New Jersey caller. Central New Jersey, you on with A.M.I.N.A, amazing mentors, independently nurturing artists, and my awesome guest Vaughn. Are you got any questions for us tonight, or you want to spit a poem for us?
Well, I don't have no poem set up, but I just want to give a shout out to my boy Navon.
Awesome.
And Luke, you know, for doing a thing. This is neat. You know, the actor out of New Jersey trying to make my way, pave that road.
Okay.
You know, all the way up to the top. And I wanted to give a shout out to you, you know.
Thank you. How you doing, Nick?
Shouting me out, and, you know, we going places. I'm with the right team right now.
Definitely.
Nate's real. What's up, Nate, man? You're real.
Really? Okay. Well, hopefully I'll meet you when I come up that way. I'll be up that way in the next 2-3 weeks. So definitely I'm meeting everybody. I'm shaking everybody. Well, I give hugs, so I'm giving everybody a hug. So, you know, but nice. I'm glad you called in, Neek. Thank you for supporting.
Absolutely, no doubt.
All right.
Y'all take care. Y'all have a good night. I don't have no questions. I just wanted to, you know, show my support and my love for my new family out there in Camden, New Jersey.
Awesome. Jersey stand up. Ooh, that's what I'm talking about.
I mean, you know, we roll hard, you know.
Definitely do. You know, I know. Right over the bridge. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I'm loving your show, by the way. You know, this is the first time I got a chance to actually view you. But I'll definitely pass this word around to
hope you do,
I hope you
please.
keep growing, and I think that, it's a wonderful thing.
Please do. My next show is actually April the 19th at 8 p.m. So please tune in. I got a guy by the name of Brian Bolden. You guys might see him. He has a lot of things going on. His wife he always promoted. His wife's so sexy with her pretty self. She's a teacher. So we're going to talk about family structure, because y'all know I'm recently separated. Even though I'm recently newly married all at the same time. So I don't even know how this is happening. But, so we're going to talk about family structure on my next show. Do's and don'ts of husbands and wives and relationships and things like that. So y'all should definitely tune in, because hopefully they're not going to put me back together in my situation. But hopefully they fixing relationships and shit. Okay? Look, I keep it real. If I don't do anything else in the world, I keep it real. Okay? So,
Nick still there?
Yes, he's definitely still here.
Hey, Nate, did you get that?
I'm still there.
Did you get that script I sent? Did you get the script I sent?
I didn't hear him. What did he say?
Say it again.
Did you get the script? Did you get the script I sent?
Oh yeah, I got the script. I actually read over it. I've been a little bit busy, but for what I read, I think that this is great. We're gonna turn up.
Yeah.
I'm ready to tighten my belt and get it rolling, man.
All right. Definitely.
If y'all need an extra, I'm in. That's all I'm saying.
Absolutely. Come on down. We can use you somewhere. I'm pretty sure of that.
I know that's right. Look, I'll be listen, I don't care if I'm passing out drinks. I'm there.
You're talking in the phone, so if you're gonna get through, that's the way to get in.
Heck yeah. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all so much. I do. We are so out of time though. Listen, I be trying, but I always go over and I'm always late. I don't know what it is with me. Bye. Gotta love me though. But I want to thank you so much for calling in. Thank you. I'm gonna put you back on mute. Thank you so much. Boy, you are awesome. I gotta start networking with you. I'm taking drives up and down the road. So, I can take my work computer with me. So you need me anywhere, let me know. As much as I can support, promote, whatever I could do, let me know. I'm definitely doing it. And I'll see you in May.
All right, definitely.
Definitely. Thank you so much. You are the bomb. Thank you. And thank you for everybody else that tuned in. On April 19th, I will have Brian Bolden tune in. I'm not sure if he'll have his awesome wife on with him, but this will be a show about relationships, families, and building it back up and keeping that black love the way it's supposed to be. So tune in to A.M.I.N.A, Amazing Mentors, Independently Nurturing Artists, Thursday, April 19th, 8 p.m. Deuces. Y'all know I love you. Hold up. Wait, let me stop the show. Boom.
Call recording has